Welcome. We had another episode of No Pad, No Pencil Radio.
Yes, sir.
It's your boy Al.
Hey.
We in here, man.
Yeah. It was an ugly game that first quarter. Boy, that first quarter was ugly.
Absolutely.
But I ain't complaining, though, yo. It's a W, yo. I ain't complaining. I'll let him be the villain, yo.
I ain't no villain, man.
I'll let him be the bad guy.
I call it what it is, man. When I look at the games, yo.
Man, look.
I look at it from a
It was tough.
all perspective.
It was tough to look at.
Yeah.
At this point, bro, like yo, I've come to settle within myself, you know, who they are, man, and yo, they just a running team, yo.
No, it ain't that, yo.
It ain't nothing wrong with being a running team.
It ain't that, yo. Greg Romans, yo, play calling, yo, but the
Horrible.
once again, yo, we
It
keep
is
that.
horrible.
Yo, that first half was
My
atrocious,
God.
yo.
My God.
Yo,
man.
I ain't gonna lie, yo. If I wasn't a Ravens fan, y'all would have turned that game off that first game, yo.
And the crazy part about it is we had to endure 4 quarters of that shit, man. It was just like,
No, I ain't
But
gonna
why
say
y'all keep getting on Roman, man?
because
Yo,
it's
it's
play
a
calling.
scheme, yo.
Oh, man.
This fool came out and did 3 option plays in a row, yo. It's obviously that Indianapolis was putting the 8 in the box and Dan Lamar to throw. This fool running into a brick wall, yo.
But
the
that's-
Colts is number 8 in rush defense, yo.
But yo, put yourself in them shoes.
But
man.
yo,
That's what
hard
I'm
to-
saying. Put yourself in
every-
your shoes.
but
You know your team can't throw the ball for real, right? You good at running. Y'all the best in the league at running. Are you not gonna run?
But yo, it was evidently that they was Dan Lamar week after week to throw the ball.
So you gonna play into their hands and pass?
Let me get it out. You was right last week. Lamar had problems throwing the ball outside the numbers. And that's why everybody Dan Lamar to beat him at.
Yeah.
Outside the numbers. So Roman has to come up with a game plan or scheme
I
to
feel
get
like a
people
scheme.
open. Am I right or wrong?
Nah,
that's what the offensive
you
coordinator
right, yo.
does.
Lamar.
His scheme
not
ain't
him.
good,
It ain't
man.
him, yo.
It is
His scheme
It
ain't good.
it ain't Lamar.
It ain't just him, but
But
it's him.
you can put some onus on him. You can put some onus on him because he ain't making those throws. But I'm blaming Greg Roman and I'm blaming Eric DeCosta, yo. Get this man the help. You see what Josh Allen doing? You see what the help he got?
Yeah.
He went out there and got him digs.
Bro,
Digs, stats, and everything.
I didn't see.
Yes, he is.
He
Yes,
says
he is.
everything
He had
up.
a
There were
great game.
plays this game, yo, where receivers was open.
But you can't. How you gonna say when the offensive line was terrible that first half?
Yes,
Their offensive line was terrible, boy.
He had the option to get it to him. He just didn't.
Oh,
Yo,
man.
you can't give the ball. You can't give the ball to nobody without behind that
Hey, yo,
offensive
look,
line.
man.
That offensive line looked horrible.
I'ma
Yo,
keep it real,
Skr
bro.
was getting beat up.
If
He was getting bullied today.
if I'm Greg Roman, I'm calling the game that I did today. I understand. So look, the first half it was a tale of 2 halves. Yo.
Exactly.
The first half was garbage.
Right.
But look, the first half was we need to evolve and progress into the offense that we need to be. It didn't happen.
It did happen.
The
The
first
second half.
half.
Okay, the second
I'm talking
half.
about the first
Yeah.
half. The
No, the
first half
second
was
half-
a tale of tapes. Because
Right.
look, I mean tail of halves. Because the first half they only ran the ball 4 times.
Yo, we had more penalties. We had more yards and penalties in the offense that first
Right.
half. That was
Because
terrible.
they
54 yards.
only ran the ball 4 times.
But yo, when they tried, it didn't go nowhere.
They ain't
You
going
run in-
nowhere.
You
That's
run
tough.
into a brick wall.
No.
You run into a brick wall.
But that's only because you've seen it 4 times.
But yo, at each possession, we didn't get nowhere, yo. But like I keep saying, we run into a brick wall,
But
man.
you seen what happened. You seen what happened in the second half.
They unleashed Lamar.
They started running the ball more.
But they unleashed him. He threw the ball.
No.
He threw the ball.
He threw the ball.
He threw the ball,
He
man.
threw the ball.
He threw the ball.
He threw the ball, but the ball came. The passing of the ball came from the idea that these niggas is not running the ball.
But yeah, they played the balance attack, but Lamar had to make the throws. He made the throws. But once again, people going, once again, the ball, the throws are in the middle of the field. People gonna stop this, yo. And we seen in the first half how they schemed against them, yo. Lamar gonna have to make them outside those, or else this
Yeah,
the season.
then the most of this season gonna be a loss, man.
Yeah,
because
real talk.
And they tried it.
you could see
tried it in the
it this
first half.
time. Like, see, like the last game and the game before, we were still like picking over things. Like, yeah, maybe. But this game, you could really see it. You know what I'm saying? That he can't throw outside them numbers, man, because he don't got no weapons.
Exactly.
He has no weapons, bro.
I can't keep.
Yeah,
doing that
it
charge
is
that
what it
they
is.
go.
You gotta call it what
You
it
know
is,
what Lamar
man.
missing?
And it's the same play calling,
Lamar,
You gotta switch it up.
Lamar need everybody seeing Dez, but Dez ain't that guy. He need a big body wide receiver. Like I was telling dudes in chat, I'm like, yo, look, Dez is what Lamar need, but I mean, we playing with house money, but anything we get from Dez, it's a plus.
It's a plus.
But yo, he long in the tooth, yo. Lamar need big wide receivers, yo, for the style that this offense want to play at, yo. That's what's going to
Dez look good in practice, yo.
I mean, that's practice, baby.
That's practice, baby. But you gotta show up in the game.
I just disagree with that, man.
I'm gonna say it though. Yo, we need that big body wide receiver that can go up and get the ball, yo. Real talk.
I think that the Ravens.
That's what's killing
I
us.
think the Ravens have an understanding that they got enough that they need.
No, yo, but why would...
But how can you say that?
You can't say that. Because it's like settling.
But how can you say that when that first half, look, it was mind blowing.
Yeah, because the boy he's not a great passer.
But
bro.
no, you can't do that with the play caller that was called, cuz. You can't do it.
But his athleticism will get him over.
Yo, that
But
first half.
you can't depend on that.
Can't depend on that for so long, but that's what I'm saying. But you gotta have the right play call.
That first half was them trying to expand the offense in a way where it's not just everything is short and in the middle of the field.
Yeah, but when he went back to his bread and butter that second half, we looked at unstoppable.
That's what I'm saying. Because at the end, that's what I'm saying. I'm at a point where, like, if I'm Greg Roman, I'm just like, fuck it, bro. Like, yo, we are who we are. We got who we got in regards to this, you know, the talent of our quarterback. Yo, just play to the strengths, man, and just keep rocking with it. Now the struggle is and will be when you play against
high power teams,
right?
On offense, right? I'm talking high power teams on offense. Because I also understand too. I don't think there's a defense out here that can stop our run.
Because on the real, the way that first half looked, we should have got blown out. But that's Phillip Rivers back there. Like I tell everybody about Phillip. I don't trust him. He's a turnover machine, yo. You put a little pressure on Phillip, man. He like a goddamn turtle on the shell, man. You ain't gonna want to throw that ball, man.
Right, yeah, you know, and look, so here's
you got me called it last week.
So here's my game plan. Here would be my game plan moving forward. I would never take another half trying to work out kinks for something that isn't quite there yet.
Yo, we too far in the season not to have identity. That's what you saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
We too far, yo.
Yeah.
Let's go back to who we are, yo.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, stop. Oh,
but yo, you gotta understand why they doing it. They doing it because it's people like us and everybody else and themselves as well noticing like, yo, we can't beat these high-powered offenses playing from behind with this style of offense.
Absolutely.
But Lamar got that.
We gotta throw the ball.
You're absolutely right.
But Lamar got that monkey off his back today from playing from behind, so that's out the window now.
But yo, that was only a 3-point.
It
that
don't
ain't
matter though, yo. It
that's
don't matter.
it's a stat on the book, but it ain't.
Back.
That ain't official.
Why?
Because
it was 5-2.
Because it was only 3 points, man.
Yo, but
that ain't enough to get. That ain't enough to get what he
the
got.
Defense gave him 7. He put up 1 point?
21.
Yeah, but my point is that he ain't played. It wasn't like coming from behind after you 14 points set or more. You know what I'm saying?
But yo, he did it, yo. I understand. You want the.
I want to see it when it matters the most. You know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day.
Because at the end of the day,
when it mattered the most, he didn't show.
I mean, I can't
so
say
that's still the fight that he going through with it in himself.
Right, Kansas City game, he came back with this.
That was last year.
But
that was this year. Again, but he lost. You feel
That's my point.
He lost last year. He lost this year. The same way. I'm saying them big games got to count, man. You got to win those games.
It's just like this Raven team ain't got it's a weird feel to this team.
It does.
You're right.
It really does.
You just said it. The offense doesn't have an identity.
Right.
And the offense doesn't have an identity because Greg Roman and that team wanted to make their identity a progression from what it was last year. And that was, look, we can run the ball on you, no doubt, but
you
also
don't even have
pass
an
the ball
identity player. Real shit, besides Lamar.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
No,
like we always been known for having that.
JK.
Yeah, you got a lot of identity players.
What you mean? I'm talking about that stand out. I'm talking about that stand out, not role players.
I mean,
You got Hollywood.
We always had the
What-
Stevens.
what-
We always had the
What you
Stevens.
got,
talking about?
Andrew?
We always
What
had
you
the
talking about that dog.
that dog. We ain't got that dog. We don't have that.
But yo, even if
We don't have that,
yo,
bro.
here's one thing that I
We
know
don't
about-
have that.
Here's one thing that I've known about the Ravens since it's been the Ravens. We have always said that about players on our team and said, oh man, we ain't got no dog. And as soon as that player leaves this team and they go to another team, they show the fuck out. I'm sorry for cussing, but they show out.
Though? That's game though.
Hey, yo,
That's game.
So that's my point that I'm trying to get to. Like, yo, you have dogs on this team. You got good players on this team. My thing is that it's just not blending. And the reason that it ain't blending in regards to the passing game is because you just don't have a quarterback that's quite there yet on passing like that.
I'm not gonna say that.
I'm going to say that.
You talking about the
Week in and
reigning?
week out, he's
But
showing
you talking about the reigning MVP from last year?
Yeah,
What
but
you
this
talking
is
about?
2020.
But the good offensive coordinator, like they keep saying, put this player.
It ain't like you can't put the numbers up.
Yo. God damn, yo. It's like they keep saying we keep having the same conversation, but it's for real, yo. Either it's gonna be Greg Roman or it's gonna be Harbaugh, and at halftime everybody talking about Greg Roman got to get up out of here, yo. But it's bigger than him, yo.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
It's bigger than
that's.
him.
I mean,
It's deeper than rap, yo.
at the end of the
man.
day, he the leader on that offense. So yeah, of course, he gonna take the blame
He
for
the
it.
easy
But
target.
I'm not gonna give it.
But you gonna give the target or not? The target already on.
I think he.
Shown.
I think he do take actuals. Some of the blame. But I'm not gonna give it all to him, man, because he just.
Okay, I mean you gotta get Lamar's thing. I mean you gotta do it. You gotta
Lamar,
play somebody.
I didn't realize Lamar's passing was not that to par.
But like
what's showing. Like this is almost kind of, it's a little worrisome. I'm not gonna say it's scary yet, but it's just because he's still young. It's just worrisome, man. I really don't think this dude can.
Like I said, I ain't complaining, yo.
Throw. I'm not complaining
I
either.
can't say he can't throw, yo. I mean, he put up good numbers today, yo. We won. It's just like we're gonna see going in this playoffs, yo.
That was going to show out. These next couple games, we're going to have going to show out.
God, yo, and it's all going to come down to coaching, yo.
I don't trust his arm. Man.
No, I don't trust the coaching staff, yo. I was telling my dudes wherever I post that, I'm like, yo, I don't trust his team week by week, yo. I don't.
I really don't.
I don't.
I don't.
It's a damn shame. Honestly, I was looking at this game as an L, but the defensive players, they came and played because of how many people he had because of COVID. I was like, yo.
And we lost. Oh, my God. We lost Campbell.
I mean, I think he's going to be all right.
I think he's going to be all right, but that was a big loss today, too.
Like I said,
that could have cost
if they did what they, like I said, if they come in there and they play the D that they play, and then the Ravens come out and be the offense that they are, which is basically, stick to that thing. I figured that they would come out and try to see if they can expand, because I would too if I was a coach, because I want that to be right. But Lamar did look a little bit better with his footwork. You know what I'm saying? He when they did let him pass to the outside, he was, for the most part there.
Right.
But it's deeper than that, man. It's
he's a work in progress.
It's right. It's reading and understanding where receivers are going to be, depending upon what the defense is going to do to you and all that other kind of stuff. But
it's going to come down to the weapons, and it's going to come down to the coach.
No, it's going to come down to that O-line.
Yeah, what you seen in the first half was the game being a bit difficult for Lamar to handle.
I can say that.
I can't say that,
yo.
It was. They made it. I'm not talking about the Colts. I'm talking about the coaching staff for the Ravens.
Once again, y'all, I keep saying, Greg Roman is calling this offense like Cam Cameron. Yo, you gotta unleash this boy. Sometimes you gotta bring him in. Sometimes, but when you unleash him that second half, yo, shorty was.
Yeah.
He was
you just gotta stick to who you are, bro.
Right,
the dude can run.
Right.
And he's not, he can run. The team can run. The offensive line can run, block. The wide receivers can block. You got to run the ball and force teams to basically get to a point where it's like, yo, we have to shut down your run. And then you toss in a few little passes here and there. So Lamar can lead a game with 23 attempts and, only 100-something yards, but they still win. Right. And they win in a dominant fashion.
Yes,
that's his games.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's what he's going to have to be. And the faster that they come to grips with that, and like, yo, all right, we just going to lock in on this and we're going to perfect this, then they'll be better.
See, they just need to stop playing, come out and play their game, hit people in the mouth and get this over with, yo. God,
they just gotta, they gotta stick to who they are.
Right.
The thing is that again, I understand why they want to open it up. They want Lamar to become a better passer. And I don't think they asking him to be no Aaron Rodgers or Russell Wilson or nothing like that. But they are asking him like, look, bro, we want you to start passing the ball outside, hitting some deep passes across the middle. You know, where you got Brown running, you know, deep post and, you know, like hit him. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that ain't his game.
When your offensive line ain't holding the
and they holding and you on the run every time.
They got
it's tough.
They got to start throwing slant routes, quick plays to get the ball out.
They were doing that.
But
they did that in the second half.
I can't say, you know, the first half he had a couple looks where he just sat in the pocket and just sat. Instead of hitting them, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, boy, come on. I'm counting for him.
Yeah,
well, I'm like, boy, the time coming up out that pocket. Get out that pocket.
Once again, there wasn't nobody getting no. It's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Right, but that comes back to what I was saying.
That's my point that I'm trying to say.
That comes back to the weapons part.
It was people open.
I mean, but it's like, damn, hey, yo.
It be people open. When you be seeing that, it be people open.
Yeah.
The problem is that he ain't reading and doing his right progressions based off what the defense giving him.
That's what one dude said up in the chat. It's like, yo, Lamar ain't gonna do his progressions.
Like he just.
But he don't trust them boys, yo. You still pushing this Miles Bogan agenda, yo. I'm at this point, yo. Just let Dez play, yo. He showed he's a waste, yo.
I've been said that though.
Could you say Lamar don't trust him? There's some people.
I feel like
an argument for that.
Yo.
He don't trust his. He don't trust his.
What he got, yo.
He don't trust what he got.
Right.
You know, but I'm
at this point.
If you
we're trying
as
to
a
get
quarterback,
we're trying to get production out of Dez Bryant in 2020, yo. Dez Bryant in 2020, yo. But I'm saying something. That boy ain't who he is. Borkins ain't who he is. It's time to get rid of him and Moore. Gotta get rid of them boys, yo. Moore taking up a spot on special teams. On his squad. Special teams is playing better without him. Come on, yo. That's one thing about the Ravens, yo. We hold on to personnel too long, yo. And we gotta stop that, yo. If you see these boys ain't producing, get them out of here. Real talk, yo.
Yeah, Moore definitely. He been on the squad for a while.
This is 5th year.
So you ready to get rid of Boykins?
Yo.
I never wanted Boykins here from the get go. I felt like he was always a liability.
He ain't got that.
He ain't got that dog. He ain't got that.
He ain't in him, yo.
Yeah, this ain't in him.
And the first thing first, Acosta shouldn't have drafted them all for 1 year. He drafted that boy off his measurables alone, yo.
Yeah, we said the same thing about Bashard Purdy.
But look,
but
when he had to go to another team because he knew he wasn't gonna be in this league long. When people know when desperation come in, people got a tendency to ball.
Right, but I think he ended up wasting a lot of his career here.
Hey, no,
because he went somewhere else and was
he balled.
Utilized.
Cleveland and Tampa Bay, he was balling.
You know, and so look, man, I'm not. I think these guys do got talent, bro. I just think that they need to get back to the drawing board, but. This year ain't the year for them to go back to the drawing board. They just need to rock out to who they are. Stick to what. Let it take you to wherever it is that it take you. If it take you to a Super Bowl, great. If it takes you to the playoff game and you get damn near there and you lose your first game, it is what it is.
Right.
But next year they need to go back to the drawing board and they need to let look, Lamar, you working on this passing, bro. We're gonna get your footwork right. You're gonna get the you're gonna be a different dude. And then at that point, I'll say to the wide receivers, all right, it's on y'all. Because if at this point, if he getting the ball to you and you do like my man Hollywood did this game and dropped that ball. He dropped that ball when he went to the outside for the extended play in the first half.
Right.
Like, bro, that's you.
That's you.
I'm giving you the ball now.
Right.
I'm saying I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
Right.
The more I can see Lamar do that, then I can start to say, you know what, we need to get rid of some players. Until that, I'm not going to hold them too much accountable.
But then you got it all go back to having time on that line, man.
And Shorty spread that rock around, yo. Everybody ate the day.
You can't keep getting rushed every play.
Everybody
out
ate.
that pocket.
What does that
I
mean?
mean, everybody
What do
touched
you
the
mean
ball.
everybody ate?
Everybody touched the ball.
That's enough for you?
I mean, he spread the ball around.
That's all you need is everybody to catch a pass? Or do you want everybody to have a lot of yards?
It doesn't matter.
I mean, look,
it's not always going. It's not going to happen like that.
We had a conversation a couple minutes ago. Lamar went through his progressions. He had to go through his progressions to give everybody that rock today, didn't he?
No, they can have design plays for certain receivers.
When everybody touching the ball, I can't complain. Like I said, I ain't complaining about this W, yo.
I ain't complaining about this one either. I mean, it was ugly, but I take it.
It was Ravens football. Yo.
I wouldn't complain about it either. I think it showed improved.
He didn't target Andrews all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody ate.
Right.
I think it showed improved at the end of the day, bruh. Y'all got the best running offense in the league.
Right.
And I don't care if you're going against the number one rush stopping defense in the league. Y'all gonna get y'alls. That's what I got from it. And I'm okay with that. I'll ride with that.
Once again, you have the team play you out your game. You don't play yourself out your game. That's all.
But I don't. That's what I'm saying.
I don't play your game.
I don't think the Colts played them out the game.
That's what I'm saying. Play your game.
I think Roman and them wanted to try to expand.
But once again,
it just ain't working. It's too short of a week, bro, for you to be trying to install new things and
see this stuff we want to do. We got to do those 2 Thursday night games back when we played Pittsburgh and somebody else. We got like a good 7-8 day gap in between games. Yo.
Bro,
that's when you do that.
Nah, forget it this season. Forget it this season. Let it go.
I mean, but once again,
you can't play half and half. I mean, you have to play, but you can't play them type of halves.
What I'm saying,
because you're right.
We don't got the personnel.
Listen to me.
That's
if Phillip and them. So look, they were up 10-7 going into the half.
Right.
But if Phillip and them had put up
another punch,
let's say, another 2 touchdowns in that half. Right. The game was dead.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
It'd have been dead.
I was talking about guys.
I felt like that too.
On the phone, I'm like, yo, Brad was supposed to be getting blown out right
here. If they put up 21 in the field
goal, I couldn't believe it still.
So 24-7 in the first half.
Hey, that shit was a wrap.
I couldn't believe it.
Because you know why? That running game would have been non-existent second half.
Right.
You couldn't run the ball.
Right.
You would have had to pass.
Right.
And then you'd have ended up seeing Lamar Jackson with 28, 30 attempts.
Right.
And it would have looked ugly.
And that's what everybody wants. Everybody wants Lamar to throw that ball 25 times.
Exactly. So that's why I say
he's not that type of quarterback.
I mean, I ain't gonna say he ain't. We just don't want him in that situation.
That's right. Why put him in there and the stress his arm like that when you still got athleticism? Then you can depend on.
You still got running back.
You still got third. I was about to say that.
Because if you just think about it, right? You head coach. You in a game, 24-7, going into the second half. You only got 2 quarters left, so that's 30 minutes to play football, right? You down by basically, 3 scores, right? You playing against a defense that is, so to speak, stopping your run, right? You didn't really run a lot the first half anyway, but you coming out and now you down 3 scores, right? So you need 3 possessions on you to score plus 3 possessions on them to stop for you to catch back up. Right? So in that scenario, would you come out and not throw the ball? Because if you start running, they're going to be okay with it. They're going to let you run the clock.
Hey, basically it was what Pittsburgh did
last week. I was about to say that.
Hey, yo.
Gotta hit that on them.
The clock and the referees against them, yo. I mean,
you know what I'm saying? So, so in that scenario, you going to throw the ball.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You going to have to throw the ball.
But he really got a choice.
If you really want to win, you can try to run it down, and we'll let you run it down and take 9-minute drives. You know what I'm saying? 9-minute drives to score a touchdown, and then we'll come out and do what we do and hold. You know what I'm saying? And maybe we put up another point of 3 points, and we keep it a you know what I'm saying, a 3-score game.
Yeah, but they still putting pressure on you at the same time.
Right.
Either way.
So at that point, you need to skip down the field a little faster.
Right,
to skip down the field a little faster is going to involve in passing the ball.
But y'all see what happened when they allowed Lamar to throw that rock down the field, man. That first half, he wasn't allowed to throw that rock down the field. But when he started throwing it, man, this offense rolls, man. You know.
Yeah, but they got to start. They gotta start faster. They be having some late starts, man.
Nah, bro. They need to come out running the ball with dominance out the gate.
Right.
Forget trying to expand this man's passing game. Forget it.
Right.
Run the rock. First quarter to fourth. And implement your balanced passing attack.
Right.
Short little passes across the middle. I understand it's easy to stop, but do it with the running game from Jump Street. They'll continue with them weak teams. They'll continue to control the game. With them hard hitting teams, that got like high powered offenses. At least if you lose, at least you lost your way.
Right.
Instead of keep going in and losing, trying to play a game that ain't fit for you. And then it gets out of hand.
Right.
If we play Kansas City, where we start off like, look, I don't care if y'all get the ball first and then y'all score, or we get the ball first and we try to run and we don't score our first drive, but then y'all come back the second drive and y'all score, bro, you just got to keep running the rock. So long as it's a 7-0 or 0-0 game or even a 10-7 game, you got to continue to run the rock.
That's your game.
Because at the end of the day, what that does is it controls the field. It controls the time of possession. Yeah, your passing yards ain't going to be all that great. No, Lamar ain't going to be the super standout guy of the game. But you can win the game. Man, you control it.
This don't look pretty, man. Look, just get a W. He ain't got to be pretty.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just want, for me, for the most part, I just want the accuracy to be a little bit better. And I want him to look through his progressions more, man. He just don't. It's like, excuse me. Mm-hmm. It's like every time he step back, it's like he in a rush. Or when he not in a rush, he not even looking at all his progressions. You know what I'm saying? So he looking at the first. So he makes stupid throws. You know what I mean? It just look crazy.
Spoiled,
I'm not spoiled. I know, man.
Look what we
man. I came from. Listen, bro. I'm far from being spoiled, man. I came from Joe Flacco. I came from Stoney Case. I've been in the game for a minute with these birds, man. I just seen some bad quarterbacks, Jack. You know what I mean? So I respect what we got right now.
Yeah,
what we got right now. But what I'm saying is, don't put too much on his plate. Don't put too much on his plate, man. Let him play his game. And they don't let him play his game. They be trying to bottle him up. And
yeah, bro. Just
he the hybrid, yo.
Yeah, keep it simple for him for this year. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep it simple for him for this year. I know you plan to kind of uptick his level a little bit, but look, it's a lot of factors that went into this year. You know what I'm saying? So keep it simple, like how you kept it simple for him last year. You know what I'm saying? Let him still be athletic as he is.
Right.
Let the running backs with Gus and JK do what they do. Wide receivers block how they block. Throw in a little bit of passing here and there where, hey, look, I understand. I know how receivers can be. They may not always have 100-yard games or, you know what I'm saying? Or multiple 100-yard games between different or multiple 100-yard receivers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You may not get it, right. But you'll win.
All right.
You'll win.
All right. Well, on that note, we're going to wrap it up, y'all. We're going to wrap it up.
Yeah, man. We see y'all next week, man. Same time, same channel.